finally, enough of this interested in or finalist for this guy. Pen to freaking paper. Anthony Santander is a Toronto Blue Jay. 5 years at $92.5 million. Before we go into the video itself and break down my thoughts on the signing, I want to let you guys know right now, pretty much right as you're watching this video, if you're watching it right as it's uploaded, at about 7 p.m. Here in Eastern Time and Toronto time, the BlueJaysCentre podcast will be going live on the Sick Podcast Network, so the link will be down below for that, guys. If you want to check it out, I'll be answering questions from you guys in the comment section, all that stuff. So go check out the link down below. Obviously you've seen it after the fact. Hey, go check out the YouTube page. It would mean a lot to me, and it'll mean a lot to us to try and continue to grow that podcast page heading into the 2025 season. The goal after this video, I'm going to say, is 200 subscribers on the podcast page. And if you want to subscribe to myself and make the 2025 season an enjoyable one, because for the love of God, the last one wasn't very fun. I mean a lot to hit for me personally to hit that subscribe button. So go check it out. The link is down below, like I said. Now, let's break down Anthony Santander being a Blue Jay. We talked about, or we didn't talk about it, but Roki Sasaki, people got all horned up and then get their heart broken again. I was not one of those, because I did not bite. I went through Shohei, and I wasn't doing it again, and thank God I didn't, because it would have hurt a lot more than Sasaki going to the freaking Dodgers. And everyone's saying, oh, sorry, Toronto, where we feel bad for Toronto. Yeah, enough of that crap. Then they finally go, you know what, screw it. Pen to paper, Santander, here's the freaking money, bud. Sign it, please. And he does. Like I mentioned, a 5-year, $92.5 million contract for the outfielder / DH, Anthony Santander. Obviously, a 5-year contract for a 30-year-old, put him to 35 years of age. I believe there is an opt-out from Santander's camp, which I don't think he would opt out. And I look at this, and I love it, right? Like, for year one and year two, I think it's a great signing for the Toronto Blue Jays. I am worried because Santander is coming off the best season of his career, 44 home runs last season with the Orioles. He had never cracked 40 his entire career, but he has been a solid player the last 3 seasons. Over 120 OPS plus the last 3 years. It was 130. I think it was like 134. Let me confirm that. Do I have it here? No, I don't. Who cares? And a WRC plus of even, what is that, 129? Yeah, 129 last year. Bunch of career numbers last year, over 100 RBIs, 102 to be exact. 91 runs scored, 25 doubles. He was awesome for the Baltimore Orioles last year. The batting average was down, but the BABIP was pretty awful, so batting average on balls in play was pretty low for him. So you assume that'll come up a little bit, and obviously the projections for him for 2025 show that for the batting average stat, that it's going to come up a little bit. But yeah, it's all projections. We don't know. I want to get your guys' thoughts. Pause the video and let me know your thoughts down below, and we can keep going. All right. What is Anthony Santander going to give this team defensively? I know Jays fans really don't want to hear that. Not much. He's a DH and not a very good outfielder. Just going to leave it at that. Okay? Offensively, what's going to give you? Because that's what Jays fans give a crap about. Well, he's going to be in the middle of that lineup. He'll be either before Vlad, behind Vlad, whatever. Switch hitting. Obviously, switch hitter. And, again, not a guy who's going to walk a lot, right? Do I have a career stats for him? Yeah, career 7.3 walk rate and a 20% strikeout rate. But you know what a lot of Jays fans will say after I say that? Who the hell cares? Does he mash? Yes, he does. You look at his home run totals the last, 4 seasons, 33 homers in 2022, 28 in 2023, 44 and obviously last season. And the projection for 2025, according to Fangraphs, 34 homers, 87 runs scored, 99 RBIs. I mean, hey, let's be honest. If he gives us that, he'll have more homers than Vladdy has the last couple of years. Like, I don't think we'll be complaining. And it's not like you're paying this guy $150 million like you were George Springer. He's getting paid under $100 million. Now, he's going to be primarily a DH and not a good outfielder, so that's kind of why you're paying him a little bit less. But if he can give you the offensive production that you hope and expect him to give you, it's a positive sign. Do I think the Blue Jays are better today than they were at the end of last year? I think there's no doubt about that. You have a guy who can mash in the middle of the lineup that doesn't have, very minimal bat speed and is pretty damn awful like Justin Turner was last year, even though I was kind of excited for the signing And Justin Turner did do fine. It's just nobody else did well around him other than him and Vlad. And then he got traded at the deadline to Seattle. Anthony Santander's got that pop. You know what I mean? Like, he's got the power. Even in the short year in 2020, he had 11 homers. And, look, I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm praying to God this is not the last thing the Jays are doing. Do I like Anthony Santander being a Blue Jay? Yeah. And do I think the last couple of years of the contract are not going to look great? Also, yeah. But honestly, I don't give a crap about those final couple of years. Because we don't know where Bo and Vlad are going to be at the end of freaking next year. Okay? So for next season, for this upcoming 2025 Blue Jays campaign, I like Anthony Santander being a Blue Jay. And honestly, as of right now, that's all I care about. Anything beyond that, we'll get there when it happens. Like, the next best thing for this organization to do is to lock up Vlad. You got Anthony Santander for a 5-year contract. Awesome. You re-signed Vlad to a lifetime contract, basically. And a lot of great things have been done after a horrific start to the offseason on being somewhat runner-ups for Juan Soto. And obviously the Sasaki stuff and the Corbin Burns stuff and all that stuff where all the Jays are finalists. Nonsense. You get your guy, and if you re-sign Vlad, it's probably not going to heal Ross and Mark because they've done so much damage to the fan base. But if you do that, this team goes out and wins some games, makes the postseason, who the hell knows? But I am excited for Anthony Santander. And I'm going to leave it at that because I want to let you guys kind of take the runway after that. All right. So you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and like the signing of Anthony Santander, hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not done so already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you not like from today's game? No. The signing for Anthony Santander becoming a Toronto Blue Jay. Do you not like the term, the money, the player itself? Let me know all your thoughts down below. Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. I will talk to you guys. Actually, screw that. Also, the podcast link is down below. Again, check it out probably right now, unless you're watching it later on, which I assume most people are. But check it out, the BlueJaysCentre podcast. I'd love to see you guys over there, and we'll be doing that a lot throughout the season. So it'd be awesome to see a group of you guys join me over there as well. So thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Actually, screw that. What are we talking about? Leafs edition tonight? Leafs Lightning 7:30. Raptors edition tomorrow. Who the hell do they play tomorrow? I don't know. They're in action tomorrow, and they're probably going to lose. I'm going to leave it at that. Jays edition. Whatever happens next, if anything, which there damn well better be. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And Anthony Santander being a Blue Jay. Talk to you guys then.